Hey guys, it's your girl Destiny. So today we are going to be making resin art. Yes, you heard correct. We're going to be making resin art. So let's get into this. Hey guys, so today we're going to need molds, any molds of your choice. I'm going to use some lovely molds that I just got. These molds make earth, right? You're going to need glitter of your choice, containers just to mix the resin in. I'm using mica powder today, and this is going to be my measuring cup for today. You can use something different from that, but I'm going to use this. I'm going to use this stir, and of course you need your resin and your hardener. So let's get into this. So first, let me set up. Alright, so let's get making. I am so sorry guys, I literally made this one already. I thought the camera was rolling, but no worries, we're going to still be making. So with the one that I made, I have these two resin mixed already, combining with colors and resin and hardening. I still have some more, so let's get it done so I can let you know. So this is the hardener, this is the resin. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use this little cup as my measuring device. You can use basically anything to measure from, the stopping point. So I'm going to use the line under here from a stopping point. So let's start with the hardener. Let me get the molds out the way first. Alright, so let me pour it in my container. And then we're just going to scrape everything out. Alright, I try to get as much as possible out. So I'm using this. It's not a spoon or anything, just a little thing I found in the house. Anything you use in resin, you can't use it again in the kitchen. So I use resin a lot. So every time I'm using resin, I have to use something new. So I usually just use anything I can grab, my hand catch, right? So I put away the hardener. Now I'm going to use the resin. So with the hardener and the resin, you have to combine equal amounts. All right. Add it. Alright, so with adding it, I only wish you could see the different elements, because one is a hard and one is resin. You can see the different elements in the mixture. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to combine them together so that they can become one, so that the hardening agent works. So let me combine them now. So resin is pretty easy to use, really easy to use. The hardest part for me with resin is basically picking the colors, right? Making sure the colors that I'm picking works together, making sure the glitter that I'm using works together, my design is okay, everything like that. That's the hardest thing for me to do, right? Really, resin is really easy. It's a 1, 2, 3. Right, if you're doing resin with kids, you have to make sure they have on the gloves, have to make sure they have on the mask and the apron like mine. My own is one of the Hello Kitty apron. I love it. Yep, because resin can be very dangerous to the lungs, respiratory system, I'm telling you. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to separate them. So I've combined and I made them in one bottle so that the hardening agents can work. So I'm going to separate them now so that I can have, more than one colors. So the first one that I did, you can see one is blue. I love the blue and I love the pink, although I'm a fan of pink. So I'm going to separate them now. I want you guys to see this mixture. You see this? This is a wonderful mixture. You seen it, guys? This is a wonderful mixture. Alright, so let me separate them. Alright, so we already have pink and blue. We can use green. Let me see, I want a little bit of green. So this is mica that I'm using now. You can use glitter, but I'm using mica now. The mica makes make a solid color versus the glitter.
it will have, you will see the glitter and also a transparent look. So the mica makes a solid look. With the mica, it's the same mica you use to make lip gloss, and a little bit of mica goes a long way. So let me add. Alright, mica is in. So as I said, I'm using this. So the mica is in, guys. See if you see it. Yep. So we have to combine it now. So let me do it. So the green is finished. I really love the color, how the green looks. It's like a baby green. So because I only have one thing to mix everything, I'm gonna wipe it off. I am using, this is called Fresh Nap Moist Toilet. This is really nice. I use it to wipe off my gloves. I use it to wipe off anything that I'm using multiple times. This is wonderful. So let me put this here with the other colors so you can see it. So this one, because it's summer, I want a vibrant color, and I had this wonderful mica. So let me add a little. Ooh, this is really bright and it matches one of my lip glosses, so why not use it? So you see my hand has the pink mica on it and it's gonna be messy, so I just wipe off my gloves. I cannot afford to be changing gloves, so I wipe it off. So now we have the color. Let's get our mold. So it's really hard for me to pick which color go where. Let me fix this up so you guys can see, because you already see the colors, guys. So this is a neon, not right. This is the normal pink that I had from the first one. It's hardening up. It's hardening up a little, so it's getting really thick, and it's kind of have a little heat. So you can't leave them. You have to work really fast with resin. And this, I did this a good while, I tell you guys. See, it's really versus the others. So I'm gonna use it as fast as possible. With this one, I don't know if I'm the only one. This just look like this would just look like it made to be a brown color. But I'm not gonna use a brown. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna work with these fast, the blue and the pink, because they're hard enough. Hopefully I can get them out, and I'm glad this happened on camera so I can show you guys some things you can do if the resin is hard enough. Because look at this cannot be spinned like the normal, you know. This one, you see, it's watery, move up and down freely. This is really thick, so let me use it in this, and it get really hot, right? So you're gonna feel a little heat. If you're making resin and feel it, it's because you have the butter out too long, and resin works really fast. This brand, it works really fast. Woo. And it will get really messy, so get used to that. Fast and messy. So what you want to do working with resin, you want to level it. So with leveling it, you're just gonna smooth it off. So make sure you clean it off. You're using one utensils like me, you clean it off. So I want this pink, this wonderful pink, it's very watery, to be in this wonderful heart. Let me show you the heart. This heart. Let me add it. So you have to be really just be patient and get it done. Get this and level it off. And you clean. I want you guys to see how I put it in and how it's really looking. So I'm going to just change the angle of the camera here for you. As I told you before, this is going to be messy because I level this off. So with leveling it off, I bring it this way so I don't waste any other resin. So let me pour it in. Remember, I'm using one hand, guys. I'm going to try my best to show you guys because I want you guys to see it. It's going to be messy, but that's okay. So what I do, I leave it off, right? So you see how this part is, it go over the mold itself. It's over the mold, and this part just sits on it. So what I do, I just like this. I have no problem with this going into this. But sometimes mistakes or things like this just make some sense. Wonderful. So like I'm here, look at the one that I made before. Didn't know that the camera wasn't rolling. And these are the colors that I'm working with. This is so pretty. Look at this. It's like a shimmery color. But yeah, so let me show you what I was talking about. You see how this one doesn't run out the container? Doesn't pour out fast. It's very slow. You see that? Versus this one. So this one, I use it to make this. So it has been sitting a little bit period of time, like 10 minutes. So it will get hard and it will have a little heat. That doesn't mean it's not good. Because I poured out the blue one and I made this. It's just gonna be very thick. You have to scrape it out sometimes, but you can use it because I don't like to waste anything. Right, just let you know it's gonna be a little warm. You're gonna wonder what's going on. But with this resin that I have, the hardening process is really fast. Right, the hardening process is really fast because sometimes resin takes like 1 day to harden. This I leave it overnight. So I'm working in the night now. I'm gonna show you the time soon when I'm finished, and I'm gonna show you what time I'm gonna be unmolding them. So what I'm gonna be doing now is to get the rest full, right, with the colors that I have here. This one that matches my lip gloss, and let you see what's going on. Okay, so let's get these full. Alright, so here it is. It looks kind of messy now, guys, but I'm telling you, it's going to be worth it when you see me demolding this. Right, it's messy because I leveled a lot of this so that when it comes out the mold, I don't have to be filing it down. So I try my best to level it. Alright, for example, this one, I didn't level it. You see a lot of it is outside the mold versus the heart one that is perfectly in the mold. So I'm going to show you the difference tomorrow when it comes out. You see all the spilling over the side and everything, or I have to rub it down. Alright, so let me give you some intake. These different resins are very, very different. Resin is really different. My resin that I use is from Startup Collection. With this resin, you use equal proportions. You have other resin out there that you use 1 to 2. Speaking in ratio terms, 1 to 2, 2 to 1. It really depends on the resin that you're using. This resin hardens really fast, as we can see with the blue and the pink one, how it hardens really fast. So yes, it hardened really fast, around 20 minutes, because I took a while to restart making for these after I made that one. When I didn't realize the camera was videoing. Right, so it's basically, let's check the time now. 10:41 now. Let me turn on the light so you can see it. Hopefully you guys see the 11:41 now. Ooh, let's see what I'm gonna do. Okay. Ooh, you guys not seeing it? Yeah. So, oh, that's a lie. It's now 11:42 in the night. Today is Monday, August the 17th. So it's 11:42 on Monday, August the 17th. So we're gonna just leave this overnight and we're gonna demold in the morning. Alright, stay tuned.
Thank you guys for watching my video. I really do appreciate it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Click the bell notification so that you get notification when I post a new video. So this video was too long, so I had to split it in two. So part 2 is gonna be out. Alright guys, so stay tuned.